Hi, my name is Jason Gastwirth. I'm Senior Vice President of Marketing and Entertainment at Caesars Entertainment. I'm responsible for the live programming across all of our properties, over 40 venues across North America, as well as all of our brand marketing efforts for Caesars, Harrah's, Horseshoe, a number of other brands, all of our media planning, national PR efforts, and sponsorship. Well, I'm very fortunate of having a great number of leaders who I work with, and for me, I almost say that I work for them, that they really have a strategy in mind. Obviously, we work closely in developing that strategy, but whatever guidance I can provide them and opening up some channels for them to be most successful. So I really do expect that these key leaders are really owning the business and the areas that they're focused on, and see how we can really bring their ideas to fruition. Well, it's extremely important. I think I'd just start with that entertainment is a great reflection of our brands and what we want to stand for. So at Caesars, we do look at what is the property brand and what is the type of programming that really speaks to that brand. And then I think from there, both for our existing customers of offering them a really exciting and enjoyable experience in visiting our properties, but also reaching out to a number of new customers. Our belief is that entertainment is one of the best ways to do that, really touching upon people's interests and introducing them to our property. Yeah, well, I think you've captured it well, that we have the advantage of a great history for our brands like Caesars and Flamingo, but also that they are so exciting and relevant in today. And if you look at Caesars Palace, which started with one tower, and now has expanded where we have a Nobu Hotel and some of the newest room product and some of the best restaurants in Las Vegas. But we still harken back to those days of top fights and in our plaza and Evel Knievel jumping the fountains. So I think for us it's really a matter of authenticity. I think it's what people are looking for in their Vegas experience, but knowing that they're with properties that have this great history, and we've been here for some time. Our casinos are across North America, and we do have markets that really do focus on entertainment, largely dependent on the size of the venue that we have. So whether it's great touring content that comes through, we have some of the best shows. Whether it's in our large amphitheaters, we have a House of Blues in Atlantic City at Showboat that we're bringing in more of those up and coming artists. I think it really starts with what our customers want, what's very specific to the region. We have a lot of properties in the South where our programming format is more country western and rock and blues. And I think that's what's so great is that in Las Vegas, where we do focus a bit more on resident shows, whether large-scale production shows or resident headliners, like at the Coliseum, like Celine Dion, Elton John, and just announced Britney Spears at Planet Hollywood. At these other properties, we really are able to provide entertainment that's suitable for the market. For our guests, they're really looking for entertainment that's very interactive, and the fact is that they're in some ways interacting with these people every week on television, really getting to know them. So it's a real thrill as they get to meet them, and you think of it too of asking questions. So obviously our entertainment, which is more of a show where they're enjoying it, more passively, is exciting to them. But having an opportunity to not only meet these individuals, but to ask them questions and hear about their lives that they get to see every week on television is great for them. Yeah, I think entertainment plays multiple roles. There's clearly, again, supporting the brand and giving something to our customers, if something to really enjoy themselves besides gaming and the hotel experience. But it truly is becoming a more important part of our business. I think entertainment, in a large sense, whether it be shows, whether it be nightlife, even some of the restaurants that are far more interactive now. So for us, the general trend, especially in Las Vegas, is around some of these more hospitality-oriented businesses, which entertainment's a very important part of. Yeah, social media is all about sharing. So for us, we're really encouraging our customers to share and giving them some guidance on that. And we obviously have a lot of social media emphasis with our own social media pages that we hope that our customers will engage with. But even to the extent of suggesting in all of our press releases, hashtag. so that as they get excited about what we're announcing, that they can share it with their friends and their followers, and that does go viral. You know, our announcement of Britney Spears, one of the biggest thing was, you know, hashtag Planet Britney and hashtag All Eyes on Me, and that was very much around people engaging in the moment and really celebrating with each other on something that was highly anticipated. I think with respect to shows, you know, where social media is used more or not, you know, again, it's largely dependent on our guests and how much they decide to engage. And are we providing them not only content with the shows themselves, but maybe some interesting snippets from the artists themselves, you know, that people can then, you know, talk about. You know, it's all about creating that conversation. You know, the way that we stay current is we do a lot of homework. And we're very engaged on how these artists are doing with recorded music, how is their music charting, how has their live performance ticket sales been in the past, but really starting with what's going to be well aligned with the brand. Because our customers, you know, really understand and, you know, have experienced our properties and really understand our brand. So that's the first part. I think also, you know, we're really looking at how are artists trending, because we often have to book these artists many months in advance, sometimes years in advance. So for us, you know, if we see someone is really on the rise, you know, we're going to be in a scenario where we have one of the hottest artists, you know, but really kind of, you know, seeing the future at that point. As for the rest of the objectives, I think it's largely dependent on how involved we are with those different you know, acts and artists. Obviously with our resident shows, these are real spokespeople for our properties. You know, it's very important, you know, of how do people feel about them, not only as performers are they going to buy tickets, but really them as individuals, and are they speaking to the right elements of our brand. So these are true partnerships. We really do think about not only what our objectives are, but frankly, you know, what their objectives are also. And we've got several of our resident artists this year have released new music. And we as a company have been, you know, very much, you know, promoting their album release in great partnership, because obviously the better their album does, obviously it benefits us as well.